ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is the time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
I want to begin with a question that cuts to the very heart of our time. Do we have the audacity to build something authentic, something real? Or will we keep clinging to the boundaries of division, the walls of privilege, and the chains of tradition that have strangled progress for generations? Will we still cling to that? I have witnessed segregation and the slow march of integration. I have seen promises of transformation collapsed into recycled versions of the same injustice. And so I ask, are we ready for a revolution that begins not with destruction, but with creation? A revolution anchored in love, truth, and unwavering courage. True change is never born in comfort. It rises from sacrifice. It demands risk. Boldness is not the absence of fear. It is the resolve to act despite fear. And today, boldness means choosing truth over tradition, justice over entitlement, and love over legacy. Tradition can be beautiful, but when it becomes a weapon, when it becomes a shackle that binds us to inequality, it must be broken. Comfort feels safe, but comfort has never built a just world. Every turning point in history began when people declared the old way is not the only way. The most defiant act in a system built on prejudice is to see people as people, not labels, not as threats, just human beings. Love deeper than they can hate. Love that repairs instead of destroys. Love that builds bridges instead of barricades. But love is not passive. Love listens. Love learns. Love bears witness. Love demands that we confront the truth, even when it shakes the foundations of our comfort. Because comfort without truth is complicity. Privilege does not shield you from suffering. It simply trades one kind of pain for another. The pain of drowning in a legacy you did not choose. The pain of suffocating under expectations that erode your soul. But hear me clearly. Vengeance is not liberation. Vengeance is just another cage. Liberation is choosing to create something new instead of merely tearing down what is old. We live in a world where prejudice is inherited like property, where white supremacy is taught at the dinner table, where control and manipulation masquerade as tradition. And while privilege may come with its own chains, I cannot center the discomfort of the oppressor when my community still bleeds under the weight of oppression. Yes, they may be wealthy, but they drown in their own self-imposed captivity, not with whips and chains, but with expectations that suffocate. Yet, that does not absolve us from our responsibility to build something better. Because freedom is not granted, it is seized. Freedom is the audacity to create something new. Freedom is choosing love that heals instead of hate that scars. Freedom is choosing to see each other as whole human beings, not caricatures, not enemies, not less than. We are human beings who deserve to shape our own destinies, our dreams, our ambitions, above the chains of inheritance, control, and manipulation. By any means necessary, yes, but let those means be rooted in justice, truth, and love. This is the revolution. Listen to voices long silenced. Learn from the wounds of history and whispers of possibility. Witness the humanity in every soul, even when the world tells you not to. We must love harder than they hate, because hate is loud, but love is enduring. Hate fractures, but love unites. Hate consumes, but love creates. So, I'm going to ask you this again. Do we have the audacity to claim something real? To claim what the Constitution speaks about, but has never given all citizens. But as of today, we know that if we do not do anything, we are complicit with our own failures, society failures, government failures, judicial failures, executive failures. The power is supposed to be in the hands of the people, but complicity shackles the people from moving or doing anything that is needful. To break free from the roles scripted by family, society, systems designed to divide, to choose truth over tradition, courage over comfort, and love over legacy? Do we have the audacity to claim something real? The future is unwritten. History scars do not have to dictate tomorrow's story. We can author a new chapter, a chapter where freedom is not just a word, but a way of life, a chapter where love is not just an emotion, but a force, a chapter where we choose to see each other as human beings, and in doing so, we transform the world. Not all people will agree, especially those in power. But we cannot let that stop us. We must march on. We have sat by on the sidelines much too long. The clock is ticking. Social Security is running out. Martial law may be on its way. The wicked are in the executive branches, the government, and judicial. They don't want to do right. So what are you going to do?